Are you ready? Hi, my name is Betty, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the budget crisis. As you all know that we are in a recession. If you watch the news, it's like going on and on, and it won't stop. It's like the top story. So basically, according to ABC News, in March, five states were in a recession, but now, as of today, there's 22 and 14 more in. As you guys know, it is election year, and the incoming president will have to actually fix it. According to John Kaminsky, senior researcher at IBM Center for the Business of Government, he says that the president will be facing many bigger challenges than the president, and the last president first to face economic issues was Roosevelt. So he'll have to be better than Roosevelt for what he actually did, and he'll have to actually have okay. So my proposition to you is that we're on our way to another Great Depression if somebody doesn't fix it, if somebody doesn't step in. One of my main points I have to point out is the unemployment rate. According to Rebecca and Blanker, senior fellow, economic studies, she states, by my calculations, a percent of the labor force is in trouble right now. I've added the number of unemployed to those who are involuntary work and part-time jobs because they can't find full-time work, and including those who say they want to work but have given up looking. So basically, if you try to find a job, many companies aren't hiring because of that fact that our state doesn't have money, and the fact that we're in trouble with our economy, and so they're not going to hire anybody. As of October 3rd, 760,000 jobs have been cut, and that was like 5 years ago. It's worse than it was 5 years ago. My second point to you is the stock market. The stock market is at its lowest. The last year that the stock market crashed was in 1929, and that didn't finish. The stock market did not get back together, didn't get back to normal until 1964. So, on September 29th, the stock market lost 778 points, and that's the lowest in recession average. No, the lowest in recession averages of 17.5. Okay, looking at the stock market for the past year, we can exactly see how wide the current fluctuation has been. On October 9th, 2007, the Dow Jones Industrial Average reached an all-time high of 14,164. 1 year later, on October 10th, 2008, the Dow Jones closed at 7,882.61. Not quite a 50% loss, but it's close to it. And the stock market we peaked, and if you look at the numbers, in 1929, September 1929, the stock market reached its peak at 381 points, and on October 28th, it's like the stock market closed at 41.62. And that's like the same thing. So basically, and the stock market now is getting bailed out by $700 million. Some people oppose of it, some people don't, but it hasn't passed yet, but they really want the stock market bailed out because they think it's going to be forever, but it's just a temporary issue, some things. The third and final issue I have to bring you guys is the mortgage crisis. The mortgage. So far, our mortgage prices are going up. Some people are unable to buy houses. And the government has to bail out AIG insurance, and that's a kind of a housing insurance. And some people, but the government thought they bailed AIG out because the government thought AIG was too big to fail, and they bailed them out by $85 billion actually. Okay, according to CNN.com news, So far, government support for homeowners has been limited to a few modest foreclosures, reduction in mortgage financing plans. But with tens of thousands of jobs being lost every month, the decline of values in housing market, the biggest source of American personal wealth, is weighing even more heavily on the economy. Housing prices have risen 17% over the past year, but according to S&P, foreclosures, they went down 71% from a year ago, this third quarter. Okay, and you know the government bailed out another mortgage company, two actually, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, due to the companies lost $1 billion in housing market turmoil, and they bailed them out because there was no sign of getting better. And you know, now that our mortgage prices are going up, the demand of houses went down because of nobody wanting to buy a house. And now that mortgage prices are going up, some people have to foreclose their homes. I know one of my friends had to foreclose their homes because of the high mortgage prices. And that's basically it. So my proposition to you is that we are in another way to Great Depression if somebody doesn't help us quick, fast, and hurry. Thank you.